Hey, Warsby. Hold on, I just had my water bottle and now it disappeared. So I'm gonna. Oh, it's still in the kitchen. I got it. Don't worry, it didn't disappear. Stream right next to my kitchen. Well, yeah, my kitchen's not that far from my living room. It's like literally like 4 steps. And there's basically nothing separating them. There's no doors or anything. Check it out. We got so many steps today. So many steps. Don't you have a kitchen like right next to you? Like a half kitchen that you made up? Hi, Simon. Okay, do we want to immediately go to the outer room and pick whatever? Is that just a play from now on? Just always go there? Let us skip gems for more steps. Yeah, we can do that because we have a lot of steps. We can explore the house twice over. You should have a half kitchen. What happened to it? Fish for Boudoir for free rolls first. Yeah, but then yeah, I'd want rerolls like later on. Like on our last if we only have like one thing left, one door. Anyways, I'm gonna go check out the outer room and waste some of my steps over here. Ooh, shelter. Make an offering, receive a blessing. Uh, huh. So these are both new, we've never seen before. Shelter has a computer in it, doesn't it? That's the one with the computer? But Hovel's the one we were looking for. I want to know what Shrine does. All of them are tempting. Yeah, the radiation levels. The game had to make this so hard. Man, if I knew these were options here. I was wondering what happened with the shelter because we'd never seen it before. Why couldn't it be useless hovel and useless? Or useless shelter and useless? Or useless shrine and useless? Might need some. Yeah, but like I could always come back with those things. Or we can sacrifice some steps. We can offer up our feet. We run hovel. How? So 20 of our steps are temporary, right? We'll have 70 every run from now on, I think. But we got 20 extras from something else that I don't remember. So 90 is a temporary thing. So maybe we do want to go with Hubble. Journal probably wrote it down, right? I'm gonna go with Hubble. We'll explore those other things another time. Babbage. Yeah, yeah. So Mr. Ravain got fired. So he didn't do a good job and he got fired, basically. So he could be a disgruntled employee. Look, are we making some thread? Ooh, number. That's a number. Do we have anything that needed 5 digits? The colors also might be important there. I don't know what he's saying is a coincidence though. 45292. Write that down, write that down. Ooh, tested my full house theory, no luck. So it sounds like if you fill up everything it doesn't do anything specific. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Wait, what does it mean 2 starting rooms? Hard read. 45292. I don't know what the colors could mean. They're not like colors I recognize from like stuff. Although this is like the bedroom color, isn't it? No, it's the regular room color. And purple's the bedroom color. Purple or pink. But do we have a yellow color? Or the fountain entrance. Or what I was just thinking, the foundation. Oh, antechamber. Antechamber, I think, is what it's saying. Oh, look. There we go. It was in the hovel the whole time. Now I guess there's 2 more to find somewhere? Question mark? The foundation entrance is actually an anti-west bias? What? No, it's an anti-east bias. It's harder to get to this spot. Everywhere else is the same difficulty except for like this spot right here. We have a second way into the east. You mean through the fountain? We're definitely right about the door. I don't know if it's directly to it, but it's the same design. It does lead to it somehow. There's no way it doesn't. Anyways, there's like nothing else in here as far as I can tell. There was that, there was this, and there was this. I don't see anything else. And then there's this dig spot. We need a shovel. Enter the antechamber from behind the estate. You can't, there's nothing there. Oh, can I like... Can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and room 46. We're still missing a bunch of rooms. We've gotten all the red rooms. One of the shops. One of the green rooms. We're missing 3 hallways, I guess. And 3 of the bedrooms. 6 of those. And 4 of those. And 4 of those. And 1 of these. We need to craft an unbroken lever. I think we also need to find a spot to put the lever. You're in backwards land? That would be hilarious. It becomes an escape room instead of a find the 46th door, 46th room. Okay, so I'm assuming we can't keep going this way. Yeah, we can't go that way. Antechamber, antechamber. I'm gonna check the fountain. It became like normal, but for the back. It looks like it stays, yeah, it stays unpumped. Which is good. We don't have to pump that every day. There was nothing in the Blackbridge Grotto, right? That we should go check on? Was that where the code was that we were trying to input? 45292? Was that a 5-digit code over there? Should I try it? There's the microchip. Yeah, but I think the microchips have to go there, so we have to find them elsewhere. Admin code had a long max length. Yeah, like 9 or 10 or something. And we have those fire things. And for whatever reason, there's 2 others that we have to figure out how to light eventually. Hypothetically, theoretically. Anyways, I'm gonna go into the house if there's no objections, and I'm gonna start exploring. Go for it. Like how much depth this game has? Yeah, it's kind of... Oh yeah, I get an allowance. Yeah, it's got a lot of depth. This way. Well, I'm gonna go with the parlor. Actually, we don't need gems, right? The parlor gives gems. We don't need them right now because we have the steps. So I'm actually gonna go with the nook. Gems are less worth it too, yeah. I don't know what else we could use them on since we spend steps now. They cost steps instead of diamonds. I don't know if, or gems. I don't know if the gems, I don't remember if gems are spent on anything else that aren't special floor plans. Nothing off the top of my head. This one, the permanent edition. Yeah, it might be. Well, there's a couple gates that could be potentially opened on the outside. Like if this is the entrance, there's one way over here, like up past the garage, that I thought getting in the car and driving it would open, but you can't drive the car. And then there's one on the other side over here. Where like our campsite is here, the Blackbridge Grotto is here, and there's a gate like up here that's locked and we can't do anything. So that it might open it. There's also near the campsite, there's like over here, there's like it looks like a bunker, basically. Which is what I thought the shelter was, but now we know the shelter is in this outer room. But there's that bunker thing with the like I think it's like yellow and black doors. And that could be another permanent addition. Bedroom. Bedroom opens up the left. Hallway opens up only forward. Because we already have access to the right room. I'm thinking bedroom is the best. Bedroom. What was in the bedroom? Oh, the extra steps. No trunk. Nope. No trunk. And nothing like sitting on the ground that I can see. Well, this room is locked out now. Yeah, this is not a great selection. Closet can give us kind of anything, I think, but it'll most often, since what we've seen, give us just these types of items. And this one's guaranteed to give 4. So the storeroom might just be the better option here. Parlor gives us another opening. To instead take a different path in hopes of a reroll. It depends on the goal. Like for me right now, I don't really care about filling every room up at the moment. Especially since that note in the hovel said it doesn't help. So I feel like that would be a waste of a reroll to like attempt to get into that one room. Anyways, I'm between parlor and storeroom. Parlor gives us another opening, and storeroom gives us stuff. You wanted closet? Hoping for a shovel. We have a shovel in the commissary that we ordered like day 1 or 2. And Simon's gonna yell at me for never picking it because we never draft it. Or a flashlight. We don't even know if that's a thing. Whatever. We can do closet. Draft the commissary. I don't like the commissary. Yeah, just a key and a thing. We got a gem. Just never anything interesting here. Well, there was one interesting thing once. I forget what it was, though. Rip keys, yeah. There's the commissary. And that actually helps us with direction. So we'll do that. We have a commissary. Ooh, look, a video game. We can't do anything with it, though. Red. Well, that's just, it's wrong. But... With? Without? Is that, do you think that's important? With the bridge, without a, a bride? It's probably a blue fire pipe under one of them. What? You think everything is important? Journal. Two terminals are in security? And that just says the same thing, right? That's just swan song. Yeah, definitely. Let me know when you're finished writing. I don't know which parts you're writing down. Done? Okay. Where do we get the stupid shovel? We also can't buy any of this yet. We don't have money. They returned it, took too long to pick it up. That's what I'm thinking. Oh well. I don't really want... I mean, we can't buy any of it, so it doesn't really matter. All items up to 50% off on day 20 and 21. So that's something to remember for like 15 days from now. Oof, that takes a lot of steps. Quite a few. Anyways, passageway is the only useful one. This gives us some steps though, so it's not useless, but it locks us. It severely limits where we can go. We have to walk all the way around it. So I'm thinking the passageway is the only option, really. Because parlor is a dead end, guest bedroom's a dead end, so it's really the only option. Look, power. Steam. Should I go this way first? South? Just to open that room? I don't see why not. Ooh, laundry room. There's a hallway. So a hallway will open up the right side, guaranteed. A laundry room. I don't know what that means. I don't know what we can get there. Probably a bank. Could be other clues. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Since we've never been in the laundry room before. Bleach. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. So like when we had like 30 coins that one time, we could have had like 20 keys if we had one of these. Or like 20 gems. This seems really powerful. If you get the right rolls. Yeah, super useful. Although maybe not right now. Definitely worth coming back to. Oh, we got some shoes. Oh, do you think the commissary restocks? Since running shoes were on sale and we just found them, do you think it just no longer sells them? Any note? I'm not seeing anything on the wall. Oh, there's a clock. But I don't see anything pretty much. Although this one looks special. It is special. It doesn't launder. It's powered. It's got boiler power to this guy. So this is another, yeah, steam powered laundry. Exactly. So this does something. You see notes of some kind? Can you give me direction because I'm blind? Steam powered zero interest laundering? I have no idea. Two pictures to the left of the entrance. They're just pictures. I guess they're new pictures. We haven't seen them before. But like I can't click on them or anything. They're just pictures. I wonder if there's like a quiz room that like asks you how many safety pins you've seen in pictures in the current house or something. Or like how many dog tags have you seen so far in this room, in this house today? That would be super annoying to have to keep track of all of that stuff every day. Ask for the number on the dog tag? No, it'll ask for the sum of all the dog tags we've seen today. Anyways, it's good that we connected this to this room because this room also transmits power. So like If we get a boiler room in either of these two, or if either of those two are, power transmitting. We know I'm not rolling boiler. Um, so the patio's kind of useless right now because it spreads the stupid the gems in green rooms, and one, we don't have green rooms, and two, we don't need gems. Parlor unlocks the bottom, gives us that bottom room. But limits us to that one entry point from passageway. And pantry opens us up. Patio is the answer here, not pantry. Patio costs steps. We definitely want pantry if we're going to the left. Recon though, why wouldn't we recon the patio at a time when it's useful? I don't think we have patio now. But it's useless right now. Like, we actively don't want to do the patio. I'm thinking pantry. There could be a shovel. There could be a shovel chilling in the pantry. We don't know. I'm going with pantry. We need some money. And steps. Well, I guess there's no shovel chilling in the pantry. Okay, so conundrum. Den opens up one up the top, but we don't need a diamond. Corridor is the same as Den, pretty much. An observatory adds a +1 star to the observatory. And today is... Do I have my... I can't look at our stars, but I think we're probably at 4 now. Den gets the anti-E stream? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But do we really care about that room specifically? It'll be 4. Do you remember what 4 gives us? Is there a 4 option? You didn't copy all that down? What good are you? I say we observatory. Just to get that number bigger. Where's the book? There's the book. +1 gem. Oh! Increasing a persistent stat? Yeah. If we get like a really high number in this eventually, like, we could start getting a bunch of bonuses. Like, this could become one of the most useful rooms. Well, we got a diamond, I guess. Ooh, security. Although that locks us from going to the left. Do we care about security? It will tell us if we're missing anything. Corridor lets us go straight, but then we can't get to the foundation from this end. I'm kind of thinking security is the best option. We can also get an experiment. Oh, we can, yeah, because we have the Blackbridge Grotto. And Parlor's this is the most useless room we could pick there. Security it is. Oh, security also lets us like turn off. So turn off the key card. Didn't something tell us there were 2 terminals in security room? What did it mean by that? Because there's only one. I misread the 2 terminals thing? What did it actually say? Oh, that's what it said? Oh, okay. So I pretty much always want this to be unlocked. And since we don't have a key card at the moment, I'm thinking we put this low. And if we get one, or we get the utility box and can cut the power, then we turn this high. And we can do it from another room if we get like the office or something. Because we've opened this room. And we did not miss anything on the ground. And I'm gonna do the lab, the experiment. I think that's probably the best option pretty much to do most of the time. I can't imagine needing to connect to either of the other 2. Well, that one's useless. When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then... Set your dice to 2 would be interesting. So is permanently add 1 gold. So I could, like, whenever you draft a shop room, permanently add 1 gold to my allowance. Because that's a permanent stat. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. Do we have hallways? I think we do, but we don't have a good thing to pick with that unless it's... I'm thinking we do this one. Whenever you draft a shop room. Because I don't really want to lose 5 steps every red room just to get whatever bonus is. Especially because we're spending steps for gems. All 3 effects seem good? Yeah. Rerolls are powerful. Especially if we have like renewable rerolls like that. But they only boost the current run, they don't do anything permanent. Meanwhile, this one it has the potential to give us a bunch of extra allowance. Like if we find a bunch of shop rooms, like this will give me a reason to craft the shop rooms. So you'll be happy. We don't gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. That seems like we've very rarely been short on keys, I feel like. We're deciding which benefit we want. I'm just thinking going for the adding gold to allowance. I kind of like that. I think if we can get our allowance pretty high, we just never have to worry about getting coins again, eventually. Like, when we do this, if we draft, like, 3 shops this run, then we'll be at, like, 6 gold for our allowance, and then, at that point, we can almost buy whatever we want. You know, like, one of whatever we want. And money is pretty easy to come across after that. Red room is still tempting. We're already spending steps, though. Like, we started with a lot, but we're losing them fairly quickly. So I don't want to lose them faster. Especially because that's double detriments. And they're not any more common than shops, I assume. They're definitely more common, but there's no more of them. We also have running shoes. I don't really know how running shoes work. I think it's just a chance every time you spend a step to get it back, basically. But this is what I'm thinking. You like this? Okay, good. I'm going with that. And these are our research logs. Could log in and make another special order. Oh yeah. Is that in the network? I don't remember how we do that. If it's draft a room, get 46th room. The order arrives in the commissary. Okay, shovel gets there in 1 to 2 days. You're mixing up mechanics? What was the date time mechanic? That was like opening the shelter. Yeah, that was the shelter computer. Not really sure what it does. I don't quite remember what happens when we do that. Or if it even told us. I thought we opened something and if it showed up at that time. I'm gonna check the basement to see if the upgrade disc is there. I'm I'm pretty sure they wouldn't just make an infinite upgrade disc, but yeah, it's not there. That would have been real interesting though, if there was always an upgrade disc here. Use a key. It doesn't fit. I wonder what the key we need is. You think it's just called like basement key? Because that would be obvious. This one's locked. We got a key. I'm gonna use it. I'm thinking spare room. Chapel gives us both directions, but not up. Spare room only gives us up. Guest bedroom would not be a good option for this. These have not been great draws. No, not really. I'm thinking spare room though. Just to get further in the house. Doing it. Okay. Do you think the metal detector like makes it more likely to find things on the ground? Because I feel like we haven't really found anything on the ground since that day one where we had the metal detector. I think we need to go courtyard here. I don't think we have a choice. Yeah, these are definitely the dig spots. We got a sledgehammer. No shovel, though. It took ages to find. I only looped around the room like once. Get a shovel? That would be nice. Keys for... Oh, do you think the locksmith... We haven't opened a locksmith yet. It's also a shop. But do you think it'll give us a basement key? Do you think shovel has to be ordered? Um, maybe? I don't know. The commissary does seem to have like a random selection of items. But yeah, there's also been a bunch of items so far that we haven't found out in the wild. So I think we've just haven't been playing long enough to find most of the items out in the wild. So we don't need the lab. because we already used it. You hate locking off this path? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because it also increases our allowance. I'm doing it. We need recon. We're coming back here anyways. Special key? Lockpick kit? Special key? I want it though! How many shop rooms are dead ends? No, the kitchen is not a dead end. The commissary is not a dead end. Those are the other only ones I remember. Kitchen and commissary are not dead ends. I don't I don't know if we've seen the rest of them. Also, I didn't realize the laundry room was a shop. Like that makes sense, but I didn't realize it was yellow. Is special key not a silver key? We don't know. I want to get enough monies to buy it. There are multiple special keys we've found so far. There's the car keys. Find the coin I missed in the spare room. There's the car keys, there's the silver key, there's the garden key, secret garden key, right? Yeah, the green one. I think that's the secret garden key. Secret secret something. But yeah, special key could give us like a random one of those. Or special key is the name of a different type of key. You think these are important? It's like a fan and like a flan. Fan flan. Key gamba. I don't know if you wanted to write these down. I don't think there's anything special about them other than they're here. Combine spoon with hat in the workshop. Yeah, but I don't think spoon or hat are items we can pick up. That's also I'm pretty sure that's not a hat. That's a flan on a plate. It's not a sombrero. Looks like a cowboy hat. It's definitely yeah, it's definitely a flan on a plate. That's definitely a fan. Okay, moving on. We can't buy it. Well, I mean, we could buy regular keys. So this basically means we're never really locked out by keys as long as we have some money. Ooh, office. Office. We could check our email. What does our email get us? I think office is the play, even though it costs a bunch of steps. VAC instructions? Oh yeah, let's do it. Wasn't there a safe somewhere? Do we have to open the safe by pressing a button? That? Yeah, that's how we did it. Okay, do we have new combos to try with this safe? 9803, I'll try it. 45393. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, weren't they twos? Did I clear it? Whatever, I'll try it again. Yeah, nothing. Variants of 9083. How many variants are there? 4 times 3, 12, 24? 24, that's a lot of variants. It's not backwards. What was it? It was 45292. But the colors definitely seemed important to me. Like, um, this blue was, I guess the 45 was a little bit greener than this blue. It was like, written address, so it was 14227. I'll try that. Nothing. The thing in the, what was it called? Black Bridge Grotto was like a one and then a space and then like a 100 or something. I think Simon has it written down, but I don't think it's super relevant to this since it's just a 10. Yeah, one space 100. I mean, I'll try it 1100. Why not? Yeah, not in. Did we write this down? I think you wrote this down, right? I don't know what. I don't think we've found anything else that mentions this. You wrote the titles down? Yeah. And it's talking to Bridget about the Baron. The antechamber lever is in the greenhouse. Have we written this down? This seems new. I don't think we read this the first time we were here. Because I don't remember learning that the antechamber lever is in the greenhouse. I thought we just knew it was to the west and the east. No more antechamber levers anymore. Everything's open. Yeah, wasn't that a red note after we learned that red notes were all lies? No? Okay. Maybe that was the second time we saw it. It was a red note before we learned they were all lies. Was it a red note that told us they were all lies? Such a copium dream. Well, I thought that the notes changed day to day, and I thought it was like that was a day when they were didn't matter. Okay, Simon, you ready to write all of this stuff down? Seemed reasonable at the time? Yeah. It should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we'll fix it. Yeah, but how do we get white? Was I supposed to click the purple ones again? I guess we have another thing to test in the utility room. Wait. Is that a special day? I don't think Worsby knew what day it was yet. Anyways, are we ready to move on to the next one? You might have it written down. Are you writing more stuff? Okay, cool. Move on. Well, this one is from 1101, November 1st. So, and it says next week. We'll get to that eventually. Okay, so he changed his will. Herbert is, I think, the guy that died. Herbert Sinclair, right? He's our grandpa, uncle, someone. You thought day 3 was the 21st of March? Yeah, well, now we know that that's not true. It's at least November. Oh, write this down. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. That's useful to know. There is a correct combination, and it's not all purple. But we need to get all purple to get white to appear. Written down? Cool. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Probably never gonna remember that, but that's what journal is for. And I am not seeing any information in here that's useful. I mean, I guess there were critical plans in the first week of November. And he needed to decide plans for the holidays. So we're in November. That's what I think. Didn't we find out from something else that he changed his will very soon before he died? Christmas, November 8th. I was thinking Thanksgiving, but it could also be that he prepares for Christmas a month and a half in advance. What's Guy Fawkes Day? November 5th. It's a British holiday. Forgot the 5th of November. When was I specifically asked not to? Is this a V for Vendetta thing? I think. Is that the remember the 5th of November? Is that V for Vendetta? I don't remember. Yeah, it is V for Vendetta. I've watched it once. Yeah, but I don't know who Guy Fawkes is. He's some British dude, I guess. Anyways, I think we have checked our email. There's no more emails. Yeah. So we now know what to do when we find the fuse box. Do we know what payroll does? We don't have any of that, I think. But we can spread gold. Or we can do it later when we have the conference room. So all the gold ends up in the conference room. Because if we spread the gold, it means that we have to backtrack to every room looking for it if we want it. It's not in new rooms, it's only in rooms that are currently active. Which kind of sucks. Especially since the only reason to go back is to the foundation to go to the left. You still say hit it? But like as soon as we hit it, this is going to be the conference room right here. Actually, we can draft that before we hit it. Key it is. Conference room? Nope. But we can get the pool. We can get the pool. We like the pool. I don't know if it's super useful at the moment. Parlor's useless. Den gives us a left. Pool gives us a top. Locker room and sauna still need to be found. Didn't we find one of them? I thought we were only missing one. Um, I know we found the pump room right next to it, but I thought we found the sauna. I'm fairly sure we found the sauna later on. But we definitely haven't found all three. I'm fairly sure we haven't found all three. Can I like look? No, there's no way for me to like check the rooms we've seen. But I'm thinking pool because it gives us an up. And den only gives us a left. Both of them give us one new thing, but pool goes up. So I'm doing pool. And now I will look at... How do I get there? I'll click this. Um... Sauna. Yeah, we have done the sauna. That's where we got the extra 20 steps from, the sauna. We couldn't remember where we got it from, but it was the sauna. So we're missing the locker room, which is probably like this number 30, but it could be anything. Um, and so we still needed the boiler in the laundry room, but I don't think we have any options for that anymore. I don't think the foundation transmits power, and I don't think security does, but it might. So in the office, I'm just gonna give it a look around one more time before we leave. Just in case there's like something on the shelf we can grab. Why is that guy pointing over here? Can't can't interact with it. Plane. Where's... Oh, those are birds. It's painting the earth. So this might be a code for the combination here somehow. Googling something. The maids say you were hoping was real and in late November. Okay, while Simon Googles that, I'm gonna fill up my water bottle again. There's a Maid Day in May, but it's a Japan thing. An Old Maid's Day in June. Simon, how's the Googling going? Keep going? Okay. Doesn't fit trying to turn ranks into numbers. What do we even... What? I don't know what logic you're using, Warsby. We don't have a key. I guess we gotta go buy one from the locksmith if we want to keep going here. But I think I'm gonna go back to the foundation and explore this area first. Oh, it says to celebrate Maid's Day. Should I buy keys now? Did you explore first? Okay. I was just thinking, like, what if this room in the foundation was locked? Then I guess we come back and buy a key. Guess we're going to buy a key. Oops. We can only buy one. There goes our hope of buying that special key. Well, now the question is, where do we want to use it? The pool or the foundation? The foundation gives us access to probably more rooms. Oh, whoops, what? How much was laundering our 2 gems? A lot of steps to get down there. But probably 5. You'll eventually get a Christmas tree. That would be incredible. Anyways, I'm gonna go down to the foundation and open that door because it gives us more rooms to explore and probably more opportunities to find more keys or coins. Well, corridor it is, I guess, because these two are dead ends. And we don't want dead ends. I'm thinking drawing room. It gives us two openings. And rerolls. Like two openings with rerolls. And the other two are kind of dead ends. Parlor's useless. Storeroom is a dead end. Lock. Okay, so the den opens up both rooms to the side. So does the chapel, but we lose coins from that. This will start giving us more steps, but because we are starting to run low. But I think we go for the gem, the den, because of the two openings. Get a nice dead room in the nook. Yeah, what I was thinking was draft this room first. I guess it doesn't really matter, but I'll do it first. Ooh, the garage, but that locks us in. So we can put the chapel here. Or we can redraw. Or the garage, but then that locks us out of like, I mean, not directly out of these rooms, but we'd have to go through the pool to get to all these rooms. Reroll? I don't know if that's smart. We have a guaranteed okay room here. And reroll could give us 3 dead ends. Also, is every time we've gotten the garage always in this coordinate? Because I feel like it is. I feel like it's always the fourth rank. Not sure about exact. We can check if we remember. Whatever, I'll redraw. Ooh. Okay, that was worth it. I'm thinking we explore these 2 rooms first. And then we get the rerolls. Just so we don't waste 2 extra steps for no reason. Because I'm almost definitely not going to reroll these 2 rooms. So I'm going to do it. Might as well pick up this gem. Look around a bit. I didn't even see that message. Nursery it is. Check it out. More dice. Look, a Rubik's Cube. Fishing rod. Duck. Goose. Duck, goose. Goose, duck. Okay, I think we got everything in here. Can't believe the nursery doesn't have a shovel. It's going to one of these times. Watch. Well, we could just lavatory because to get it out of the pool, basically. Or parlor to get it out of the pool. Because neither are useful, like, at all. Parlor does have an opening, so lavatory is just useless. We might as well put it here. Or YOLO reroll. I don't want to waste the rerolls on a guaranteed dead-end room. Trey just got your joke about Mario Kart World being for you or not. What was the joke? Did I miss it? Oh, is it because it's Nintendo of America? Or is it because it says for you? Am I not getting it? The video versus the product? Oh. Guess. Okay, I'm gonna put the lavatory here. Now the question is, do we want to explore it? Or just walk away? Too low level to land on me. If there's nothing in here, I don't think I'll ever come into the lavatory again. Because it's just a waste of 2 steps if there's never anything in here. Look, the outside. Yeah, I think it's just a waste of 2 steps. Who's even left to appeal to? Simon, I guess. I'm not sure. Well, definitely not. I just think there's no window there if it's not the border, because we've had the boudoir in the middle before, like where this courtyard is or the spare room. Not in the color. The color of those numbers, as far as I could tell, the closest they match is the color of the rooms. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I didn't put the second two in. Or the third two. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter which one I skipped. Anyways, I mean, you can look here if you really want to, but I don't think if there is a clue in this picture, I don't think we have the information to extract it. You don't remember the colors? It was like a turquoise, a pink, a purple, and a yellow. The 45 was turquoise, the 2 was pink, the 9 was purple, and the other 2 was yellow. Does this pick mean Christmas has recently passed? I'd say it means it. Yeah, I'd say since this safe is all the way over here, and there's no longer a Christmas tree in the room, I think this is not recent. Otherwise, this guy would have a Christmas hat on, and there'd be a tree here. And this safe probably wouldn't be like installed in the wall yet. Yeah, if we get the magnifying glass, we can check it out. But I am moving on. Or not. Or I'm not moving on. Um, is that it? Are we stuck now? Are we stuck with 4 rerolls? What else can we do? We can go explore outside. The laundry price is 5 or 10. Could spread money from security. That's true. We could do that. I guess that's our only option. How do we get to security? Through the corridor? For loose shuffles and dig up 5 keys. Look, money. Um, we are missing 0 keys on the ground. Money, money, money. Oh, locker room. Oh, it spreads keys throughout the house. House money in pool room, did I? Well, the other option is hallway, because it goes both directions, whereas locker room only goes into the antechamber. Yeah, locker room immediately ends. There's a shovel on the wall of the locker room. That's a that's a pool skimmer. But no, Worsby, I don't think we have had an entry to the antechamber from the bottom. Yeah, I can use the rerolls now, but the question is, what are we looking for? South entry that doesn't dead end? Okay, let's look for it. Um, Guest bedroom gets us a bunch more steps, like 15 more steps. Not useless. Um, Kitchen gets us a permanent Allowance, yeah, exactly. I'm thinking we just go kitchen because it'll give us more allowance for next run. I'm doing it. My allowance has been raised. We only have one green room. So we can get 6 more steps by buying bananas, or 5 by buying a chef salad, if we really want more steps. Draft beforehand? Oh yeah, that's true. Even if it costs steps. Well, it could cost 6 steps. I'll just won't choose that. Laboratory, we don't really need the lab. I don't think there's anything in there for us. The storeroom is useful. We'd get keys, but then we're at a dead end. If we draft the chapel, right? And then we go buy everything. I mean, I guess we won't buy everything. Well, we'll spend 4 coins. Then the chapel can't hit us twice unless we find more coins already. Yeah, exactly what Worsby said. But also we have rerolls. The problem with a new roguelite game is I don't know what we're looking for when we reroll. Like chapel is a pretty good deal. Shovel room. Whatever. We only have 5 steps left, so I'm gonna just use our rerolls. Ooh, that's a new. Ooh. That's new and it gives us a bunch of monies. Eat a banana. I'm doing that and then I'm eating some bananas. The money instantly translates to steps. Yeah, so we could buy 15 steps with that money. It said 8, right? Yeah, it's 8. So I'm gonna buy my bananas. And then if we want, I'm gonna look around the kitchen first to see if there's anything I can pick up. Does the water work yet? Oh, the water works! Look at that! Cause we changed it in the pump room. Yeah, we filled it up. Now, is that helpful? I don't know. Can I just leave it running? Can I grab the cup? No, I didn't think so. But I'm gonna leave that running. And there's 8 coins in here. he takes coins. Where do I find these 8 coins? Oh, there they are. Oh, this Zoltar. It's called Alzara. Do you think this could do anything for us? We're back in demo territory. What did I miss? What's happened? What happened in the demo? You don't know about Warsby does. Was that the door? Yeah, I guess that was the door. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in here besides Zoltar. Warsby, is that something I should do? Yes. Okay, we'll do it. We'll spend 1 coin on it.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something. Something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag.
Kitty cat.
I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Simon, did you get all that? Got the gist. Okay. Um, so what I'm thinking is open this up, go buy more steps, and then keep exploring, as long as this isn't a dead end. Never mind. Never mind. I guess we don't buy more steps. We don't have enough steps to go to the locksmith and back. Yeah, I'm thinking we buy the sandwich and then we like look for more coins, I guess. I don't know what else we could do. Head to laundry room. We can't. I mean, yeah, I guess we could go to the laundry room. I was gonna say we can't afford it if we buy the sandwich, but we'll be looking for coins the whole time. Oh, and Worsby said there were coins in here that I missed, right? There were. I think I already got some coins in here. We don't have any like nurses' chambers or anything to put paychecks in, so I think we need 5 coins to buy a key, right? 5 coins for one or 12 for three, I think it was. So we will continue searching. We haven't explored this way for coins, right? Since we set them loose. We've only explored this middle upper section. So we can explore this area here, or we can explore like south of security. For now, I'm going to explore this little area here because it's closer to the locksmith. Okay, I don't think there's any keys in this room. The boudoir has a locked room, so we can't get at. We can't continue there that way. But I'm gonna explore these south rooms. There's some keys. Coins, not keys. I don't think there's any in the lavatory. I don't really want to go in there again looking. I feel like there's none in there either. But now we have enough coins to buy a key. If we want to. Do we have enough steps to get there though? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we'd have 3 more. Have we been tracking how many coins are left? Nope. But there's definitely still at least like 5. Maybe even not. I don't think there's 10 left. I think there's at least 5, but not 10. But I'm gonna head back to the locksmith, buy a key, and then into the rumpus room and spend the key. And then hope. Hope we get something. laundry room. And the laundry room would give us 3 keys? I guess so. No, we have 12, so 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then another one. Did I count wrong? It's, hold on, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We can explore one more if we buy this key, but then we might just hit another locked door. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the boudoir thing because we get 3 keys out of it. Yeah, North also has more locks, so we're not as likely to get more locks out of the boudoir, but should keep our eyes open for coins because there's still some scattered around. Probably 2 more rooms worth of them. That's definitely some coins right there. Not that we need them right now. Yeah, so it costs 5 coins to swap all of our keys with gems, and gems are useless, so I'm doing that. Yeah, I guess we can do this as many times as we want. I kind of thought each one would only be able to be done once, or the whole thing would only be able to be done once, but that's good to know. Can we make it back to the kitchen and get a banana? We have 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, but then we'd we'd end right here, wouldn't we? So we'd have 1 left in the kitchen, we'd buy the banana, we'd have +3, so we'd have 4, right? 3, 2, 1. So we could make it back up to the rumpus room like that. Or we could go from the boudoir. I kind of like the exploring from the rumpus room thing. I forgot that we could buy a banana still. I think I'm gonna do that. Rude idea, war speed. I like how we have the office, the pool, and then the kitchen. Oh, the running shoes activated twice. And tried to speedrun 2 bananas. Step rich. If I'd remembered the running shoes, maybe I would have gotten those coins, yeah. Could afford a fancy floor. Vault. Whoa. That uses more steps than we have, though. That's something we've never seen before, though. We've also never seen patio, so we could just grab patio to get it. So that's what the vault is. Yeah, it gives us 40 coins, apparently. Chapel and aggressively reroll for steps on one side. Yeah, we can do that. Sure. I like that idea. Bye-bye, coin. I'm gonna reroll on this side for steps. Attic. Oh, that steals our steps, though. We haven't seen it, but we know the code. What, for the vault? Do we have a code for the vault? Oh, that'll give us some steps. And it's a new room that we've never seen before. Library is also new. And that's an interesting effect. Also, this costs 3, and then we'd only get 5 from it, I guess. But we'd also get some keys. We'd get 3, maybe 4 more keys. if if we need keys. To net gain in steps either way. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And we get a bunch of keys, so we won't be locked out for keys. So I'm gonna do that. Plus 5. I guess I have to enter for the keys. So it's not a net gain in steps. I don't think I want to go in there yet. Show me the servant's shovel. I think I want to draft this room first. And if this door is locked, then we definitely go back into the servant's quarters and get more keys. It is locked. Okay. So we definitely go in and get more keys. I guess we gotta figure out how to get the keys. There are 12 major keys. Is this a... Is this a music joke? At Grady? Is this a music joke? Because I think there are 12 major keys in music based on where you start your major, where you start your thing. Green memos are true, but trolls. Oh, here's the keys. Oh, what's this stuff? Oh, we can't ring them. So we got 5 there. How did we get 5? It's +1 per bedroom, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Is one of these other things a bedroom? The spare room? Is the spare room a bedroom? There's no way. It's not purple. You do have a note on green memos. What does the note say? This is Hartley's room. I remember there was something specific about Hartley's room with notes. Green memo in Hartley's room is false. Oh, tell that to Grady. Is the hovel a bed? The hovel might be a bedroom. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it is. Yep, that makes sense. So that's a lot of keys. We're rich in keys now. Now we gotta swap keys for steps. Anyways, what does this say? So Hartley worked for Sinclair for 40 years. And Herbert Sinclair gave his lake house to whatever this guy's name is, Hartley. Unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. That's us. Simon's being bullied. Where's Hartley's shovel? He took it with him. I want to ring these bells. Okay. Key. Well, all of these are dead ends, so I think we reroll. None of them are new, none of them give us anything. That sink is still running? Yep, I left it running. Ooh, that's a new one. It costs all of our steps, though. Try to pump lava. We have a lavatory. It's already on the map. It's in the bottom left. Oh, you mean it wasn't an option in the pump room? Yeah, it might not have been an option in the pump room. I don't think it was. Yeah. So do we patio and just run in and do nothing? Basically, if we yeah, parlor's just gems. If we open the patio and then we walk into it, the run is over. We can't even explore. We can explore very quickly. But both of these would be, I don't know if we're allowed to do that one. But it would be a new room. So I'm doing it. We got one step. Do we see anything? Do we see any? We do have a chance. We have a chance of surviving with the running shoes. Hop the fence. We are on the outside. I'm just gonna run in. A gem! I couldn't click it! It wouldn't let me click whatever that note was. There was a note there. Does anyone want to clip it and see if you can read the note? It it wasn't clickable because we were dying. Journal, did you get it? Prosaic Shopping Center, 4 shop rooms. It's a new record. I'm not entirely convinced the hovel was worth it. I think it just ate up our steps really fast. Like, yeah, we had a lot of steps. And it happened to work out, but every shop we've ever drafted, yeah. Like, we'd only had the kitchen before this run. Simon, you shared the wrong link. You shared the create the clip link and not the share the clip link. I think you shared from your URL bar and not from the copy button. Yeah, that would be it. Thank you. Okay, I'm trying to make this video as big as I can so I can look at this text. It says something below. I don't think the resolution's high enough to read that. Best use of hovel? Yeah, probably, but I think from now on, unless we actually do have another plus 20, it's a shovel tutorial. Okay, so we'll try to get the patio again. I'm gonna do one more run, and I'm gonna try to go a little bit faster this time. What's worse be crying about now? More likely to contain dig spots. Items for trade. We don't have items. I'm gonna check out the shrine since we still don't have a shovel. Although we ordered it, it said 1 to 2, whatever. I'm doing shrine. We'll figure out what shrine is. Okay. So we can give coins to get a blessing that will last for several days. So temper coins here at the end of the day. Yeah, that makes sense. What I was thinking was from now on, before we run outside out of the entrance hall, we should get our allowance. Like I think we can do that without costing any extra steps. That would have been smart. Yeah, it would have. And we begin. Parlor. Gems are not useless today. The gems are on the floor. I doubt it, but... Look, car keys. I see no gems on the floor. You are lying. The gems are in this box, okay? The gems are on the desk. Could have filled the fountain again. Why would we want to fill the fountain, though? Bank. I guess, but I'd rather keep it open. Yeah, see, this is what it looks like when there's no outer wall. Looks like this. Remember there was a window here before? Observatory reference? Oh, this? Yeah. Look. Outer wall. Stairs and stars. Do we want to check the commissary for the shovel? I was thinking we redraw until we get something like the closet or something dead end, because this is a dead end spot. My plan originally was to redraw until we got a dead end that was useful. But the commissary is also useful. Why does it let me waste my reroll? Because people can be dumb, and what if I want to get rid of my rerolls? What if I have an experiment that's like every time you redraw your floor plans in the draft room, you reset your things to 2. Like there's edge cases. That could be possible. Anyways, commissary will use up my last gem for now. And it puts the commissary all the way in this corner, so it's hard to get back to. And we don't have enough coins to buy something that's worth 8. And we also don't know if the shovel is there, because it said 1 to 2, and I don't know if we had a confirmation, or if we even get a confirmation. Whatever, I'm gonna do it. We'll look. We'll figure it out. Are you here? There is a shovel. It's worth 6. There's 2 shovels. There's 2 shovels here. I can buy a salt shaker. Okay, we need another coin. What do you want to read about it? Annual Maids Day? Yeah, it doesn't seem to be a real thing. Look at the bulletin board again. What? Oh, these are different. These are different pictures, aren't they? Yeah, this is the flan with the flan and without the desert. The other one was without a bride. It was, I don't remember what it was with. You didn't see me when you were checking who to raid? Are you following me? I've been live for like 2.5 hours. A bridge? Oh yeah, a bridge. With a bridge without a bride. And now it's with Flan without desert. Oh yeah, I did read this wrong. I read two of these terminals can be found at security. And then it also said in the library. In the laboratory. Didn't see the name. You didn't see the icon either, the Swinub. What's the arrow? What arrow? The with and without arrow, or the like this stuff on the corners? Yeah, I think those are just like random. Okay, so now we hope for coins. We hope for coins here. Um, well, the West Wing Hall is not a bad idea. It opens up two. So I'm gonna do that. The pictures change. Is this new? No. Oh, there's the garage. That it's always the fourth one, I think. And we have the car keys, but we don't have gems. So I think the den has to go here. The den's probably the best option because it gives us two. So I guess rip the car keys for this run. Unless we can get the garage in a different spot, but this is the second or this is at least the third time we've seen it offered on the fourth row. So I'm pretty sure garage goes here. This can be the garage and nothing else can be the garage. Jam. Huh. That's an interesting one. We can't get it right now, but that's an interesting one. This is gonna be the shovel run. We need coins. Oh, I wish we had two gems. Because that's, if you have two gems, that's basically free. Well, I guess it's not free if you have more than two gems. What are you doing, DPC? Is it, Bowser's Inside Story run, I think? Is it a challenge run? I haven't been paying attention to what you've been streaming. Oh, you're doing eGuard for that game? Sounds like a fun time. How different is it from Brothership? Only Bowser's been a real challenge. We got 10 more steps. I was hoping for a shovel in the closet, but I guess not. Step rich. Can I look at what photo? Was it in the closet? I don't think there was anything important. Worsby. Look what I found. We're gonna figure it out. Few old coin. Ooh, we got some coins. Dig. We got a key. These dig spots are good. What is the blue fire pipe that you guys have been talking about? We dug up nothing. Apparently you can dig nothing. Old shoe. But I want the old shoe. Another old shoe. Now we have a pair of old shoes. Why is that worthless? That was 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What else had dig spots? Did we have any? We don't really have anything that's like outside. The foundation has 1 or 2. We have to go outside with the shovel. Yeah, we can do that. Good thing we found that key in the ground. The chapel opens up the most in a spot where we kind of need stuff to open up. And we can always come back later to this chapel. We don't have to enter it now. So I'm going to do that. And then we're going to walk away and go this way. Security would be useful, but pool opens up another one and connects back to the West Wing Hall. And security only connects back and doesn't open anything else up. Remembering how many rooms cost gems? Yeah, a lot of them. Also, the billiard room's good, but that's a bad orientation of it. I don't like that. There's no coins. And this goes back into that hall. What is this? And the thing over here was a bow tie. Not a bow tie, a tie, regular tie. I want to pick this up. None of these give us anything extra, so I might just do closet to get items. Or pantry for money. We do need some money if we go back to the commissary. And a key. We don't really need keys because I'm probably going to head down this way after checking out the commissary. Saving rerolls for further up? Yeah. Yeah, I'd for either further up or like a completely dead end that we want to open up. Like with this one, we don't really need to open it up because we have these other ones over here and the chapel up above. More steps. Look up at the ceiling. In which room? What do we want to look at the ceiling in? In the pool room? In this room? Was the pool room? I'm going to go back through the pool. I'm going to open this from the other side, I think. I don't know if that helps at all, but it's what I'm thinking. Because we're going to go to the commissary. We have some monies, and we want. What did we want to buy? The shovel? Is that what we wanted to buy? We already have. We already have the shovel, so I guess we don't need to buy anything, do we? Yeah, so we don't need to go back to the commissary, actually. So if we don't need to go back to the commissary, I'm just gonna go here. Well, I could do guest bedroom and get a bunch more steps, and then walk around, use all the steps up. So it would cost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps basically to. I don't think that's worth it. I think we might want to go archives instead. Um, or we redraw. YOLOs are so scary. Yeah, but they're cool. We could also redraw because this is a bad. This is kind of a bad draw. And getting the archives makes rerolls less useful. The makes them less powerful. So I think using the reroll to get rid of the archives is a good option. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna save the reroll for true dead end. Yeah, and I did. That was a true dead end. Laboratory gives us an experiment, but a dead end. Hallway opens up to the side. Spare room doesn't do much. It does give us a shortcut back to the entrance hall, but nah. I'm thinking hallway. It'll give us to the east an opening. Or mess with security. That's true. Experiment we can't buy. What? Oh, because of the gems, right? Oh, wait, it is. Look, there's the bride. She's back. And there's the bridge. Miss Hovel already. Yeah, we're step rich and no gems. Or keys. Which is why I'm Oh, there's security. Spare room, I guess. Or closet. I might go closet for the items, but then I have to go all the way back around to the entrance hall. which is a lot of steps, even though we have a lot. Oh, there's right, no gems. Or up to chapel, that's true. I could go up to chapel. Yeah, closet it is. Hope we get, oh, shoes, running shoes, and a key. That's useful. And a hat. Because we needed more steps. Yes, we did. And that key. Ceiling, oops. What do you want to look at the ceiling for? There's nothing in there. You have to give me a reason. Okay, I'm gonna go north. Maybe only work on backtracks. Uh, journal. You can start to pay attention to it. Key it is. There goes our one key. Well, guest bedroom, I guess. Because these are both dead ends. We can't get that one anyways. Nook gives us a key though. I might wanted that. So presumably when rushing through rooms without stopping. Yeah, but it's also saved a step when we stopped in a room for a while. It might just be consecutive rooms moved without drafting a room. Or it could just be saying that. Give me the key. I need the key. And then I don't think there's anything in here. No draft seems reasonable. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I knew that key would be useful. Look, the kitchen again. Pump room? Pump room dumps us into the bottom there. This kind of sort of almost dead ends us. Kind of badly. So this might be the place to re-roll. Because I'd love to do one of these two. Then I can re-roll if the next room sucks. What do we want to do in the pump room, though? Like, the next room, we basically have to get into the foundation. That's, like, the only option. Not wasted die? Fine, we'll roll this next room. See, we dumped everything out of the fountain into everything else. And the kitchen is, that sink should still be on. Well, that sucks. I could drain pool. Pool comes out of there. What? Drain it into the fountain? Do we really want to fill the fountain back up? There's only one option. We can only put water into the fountain. The water can't go into anywhere else because it's all full. I think that's by design. The fountain either has to be... Everything has to be full to get the fountain empty. Do we have a sledgehammer? No. While we're in the pool, we can check the ceiling. I guess. Pool's what, to the left? Coins! Is that it? There's nothing else in here? Okay. There's your ceiling, Morsby. What did you want to look at the ceiling for? We'll reverse the pool fountain when we come back for that trunk, yeah. If we come back. Could buy a sledgehammer? Do you think there was one? I mean, we're gonna go right by it, so it's only a couple extra steps to go into it, so. So that's what happens when you find something. It just says owned. I don't remember what the compass does. Salt shaker, I think, gives you an extra step when you eat food. Compass, I don't remember. It might give you north-facing rooms more often. More north, yeah. I kind of thought that was called like brass compass, but maybe they're the same thing. But sledgehammer. Why not? I'm not gonna go all the way back up there yet. But maybe if we can get into the foundation and we can get a room that connects like this, it'll just work because we won't need the key card. The garage room? No. No, the X on the map's like up here. I'm pretty sure this is the X on the map. Like 7th row, 7th rank. Wonder if you have to get an outside room there and dig. That would be interesting. Oh look, we can... the rumpus room. Spare room it is. Time to go outside? For what, though? Oh, to look for dig spots? Yeah, I guess we can. Running shoes saved me there. Look, coin purse. Wait, running in and out of this room is free, right? Can the running shoes just give us free steps by running in and out of this room? I can try it. So we're at 48. No, I don't think so. Go back and forth using both doors. Okay. Locker room? Spread keys throughout the house? Oh, we don't have gems. Storeroom locks us in there. Billiard room also locks us in there. Yeah. Gymnasium it is. So, I guess we're not doing that run back and forth thing. Unless we find a utility closet somewhere else. There goes force fees plan, exactly. Unless we find a utility closet somewhere. Which, I guess the only place would be on the other side of the gym, which would lock us in. Okay, where do you want to go? Yeah, but where are the dig spots? Go into the basement? Yeah, the basement. You're supposed to be the one paying attention to the dig spots. Oh, look, I can just walk all over that rock. I want to know how to get in there. I played Journal pays attention in you backseat. Real. Where's our flashlight? I think there's some dig spots in here in the dark room. It's actually not that dark. We just can't climb over these boxes. There's surely there's no dig spots in the Black Bridge Grotto, right? Right? There's a torch there? Yeah, there's a torch there. I think we're gonna unlock that path once we enter the basement. Well, there's nothing here, but I might as well take this. I forget, did we put this back here? And here's that thing. There's a computer here with a passcode, right? What was it? 45292? No. What else do we have? 142. I don't think that was it. I think it was 45. I mean, might as well check that one too. No other options we have? We tried that, right? Yeah, probably. Okay, no more admin codes. This is that other gate I was talking about. Which, like, maybe it opens up at some point, but it's not interactable, so there's no key to it. And here's the other thing I was talking about. The, like, vault-looking thing. With the yellow and black lines on the door. The ducky. Have we read this before? I don't think so. This is useful to know. No, I think it corresponds to how well things grow. Like it may correspond to green room drafting, but it's also referencing fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. So it's it. Remember we discovered something about planting that finally got you to use a screenshot. Interesting. Yeah, I guess the cloister is another room. Secret garden in the cloister. Oh, yeah. That might be where the secret garden key goes. Oh, that's the end of the book. I thought it was going to tell us where all of the gas valves were. And I thought that was going to be super useful. What is that? Oh, I remember seeing that before. But I don't remember seeing this book before. Anyways, I don't think there's any dig spots outside. I definitely opened the book. Did I? We definitely didn't read all of that, though. I've read page 1 and dipped. Anyways, I don't think there's any dig spots outside. Is there a dig spot next to the book? Let's go check. No. That was 3 in a row, wasn't it? It must have been. Because when we were here the first time it was 44, and then we entered that and it was still 44, and then we left and it was still 44, and then we entered again and it was still 44. Because I thought it was the same. Oh, there's the running shoes again. There's the running shoes again. We haven't explored over here yet, right? There's the running shoes again. So maybe if we just keep running. Do you think there's anything in there? Let's go check. There's the running shoes again. I don't see anything in there. Running shoes again. Okay, so we found something about the running shoes. Need a bedroom that we can just run through. Oh, there goes the running shoes. Okay. So I guess we go back through the gym because that's the only option. Rip dumping the coins? I don't care about the coins. What if we need those coins later? Draft as much green as possible. Okay. Well, the running shoes saved us from the extra one. Ooh. That's interesting. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. Does that mean it leads to one of our existing rooms? Or to a random other room? Because we kind of have to do the billiard room if it leads to. I mean, we also never mind. We don't have gems, so billiard room. What? Did I say it before you did? Just the classic loop. You pick a color and get one of those rooms. I kind of, I don't know. We'll figure it out if we ever have a chance to use it later in the future, eventually, or if there's a wiki. Oh, look, salt. Whenever you eat food, gain an extra step. Okay, math time. Is it divided by? I think so. What? Isn't 11 plus 7 18? Am I blind? Oh, there's a divided by. Never mind. Yeah, I missed the division. So 10 minus 4 minus 2 times 2 divided by 2. So those cancel each other out. So it's just 10 minus 4 minus 2. So it's 4. Two keys. Okay, now we pray. We didn't pray hard enough. We can't make it to the foundation with this shovel. We're foiled in two different spots. Unless the guest bedroom has the key card, because we've found it in the guest bedroom before, haven't we? So that might be our best bet. We have so many steps. We get the keycard blessing. Oh, you want to go back out to the blessing thing? Yeah, we could do that. Do we have access to a computer anywhere? I don't think so. Got nothing else to do with 40 steps? What if the trunk has key card? Oh yeah, we have a trunk over in the pump room. Yeah, so I'll get some more steps just so we don't run out, and then I'll explore here. Because I think we've found it on this table before. Okay, I don't think there's anything in here. Where am I going? All the way around. Cute that I think we can run out of steps. We can run out of steps. Well, maybe we should have gone outside first, but whatever. More keys. Wrong kind of key. Well, shrine it is, I guess. Drain the fountain again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we should do that. Do you not understand the levers? Why does the same setting drain fountain and fill pool? Because I have this pump, which comes from the fountain, pumping upwards into this tank. And I have this pump, which comes from the tank here, pumping downwards, which pumps out to the whatever, the pool. And I just switch which one of these is open. So it's just where the pipes connect to, which one is open over here. Which one of these two is open here? And this is just like sort of reversed because the up one is to the tank and the down one is to the out. And actually, I think that's true with all of them. Never mind. It just seems backwards because it's in the back. But it's fairly straightforward. Like this one, numbers 1 and 2, the fountain and the reservoir can both go into either of these tanks, depending on the switch back here. The pool can only go into this tank. Whatever this one is, the fourth, the kitchen can only go into this tank here. And whatever this one is, the third one, the aquarium can only go into this tank here. So, like, you can't go directly from the fourth one, the kitchen, to the pool. You just can't. You have to pump it into somewhere else first. But through this tank here, we can go directly between the pool and the fountain because they're both directly connected to this one. Is the note on the wall any different, this one? No. This is just a simplified diagram of exactly what I just went over. This is just exactly the same. This is just a diagram of this. It's just 2D instead of 3D, so it might be easier to follow. Our life savings of 2 coins. Can we get more coins? Can we dig anywhere? None of these are outdoors except the courtyard. Can I just like flood the room and turn the power off so I can get through here? Pool. To the right. Down. To the left. What are we doing again? Shrine? Shrine. Dig up a keycard in the fountain basement. Yeah, we can go see if there's something down here. Nope. Shrine. This way. Can we give up our keys to the shrine too? And our steps? That's our whole life savings! Ah. Probably the worst possible one. Because we're always low on gems. Can I take them back? I can. Hovel combo's okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's better than not having that option, but I'm sure there are better blessings we can get. So is there anything else we can do? I'm sure it just removes the blessing. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Unless you guys do. I'm gonna call it a day unless you guys have a better idea. Could Well, we don't know if we can do a second blessing. Like it could be it doesn't let us do a second blessing if we take it back. Yeah, we could also get a curse. Bad blessing. Or the coins just crumble into our in our hands. Man, I wanted to get to the foundation with the shovel. Game was just against us today. We have so many things here too. We run it back and get a shovel again. Yeah. Not tonight though. Maybe tomorrow? I think I can stream tomorrow. I think that's what I said earlier today, right? I may have said that earlier today. But I think I can stream tomorrow. Probably around the same time. Like 8 o'clock. And then probably not until next week. Depending on the weekend. I might be able to do something on the weekend. But I'm busy the rest of the week after tomorrow. Let's see, is anyone live to raid? You know, we can like check if anyone's playing Blueprints. There are people playing Blueprints. Is anyone small? Not really. Everyone's like decent size or like, way bigger than us. There's no like four viewers people. Spoiler risk sounds so immense. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, I'm just gonna end then. I don't see anyone on to raid. Thank you guys for coming. Hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. I'm just gonna sleep to YouTube. Good night.